We have a strong southeasterly flow through the morning and midday, so around Cobourg and just the east end of the Toronto area, we're going to see some bursts of flurries. As the day goes on, it gets a little bit more widespread. Bruce Peninsula, Kincardine, Hamilton, Toronto. Whiteout conditions at times because we'll see those strong winds and the squall moving through, so a general 2 to 5 centimeters. The commute home could just be a little bit more slow going. It's not a huge amount, but certainly something of note for today, and temperatures are below average. Thanks for joining us on The Brief. I'm Nicole Karkic, Michelle Mackey joining us today, and Chris Murphy as well. As always, have we got a story for you? It starts with a boy named Jeremy Taylor and his dog, Allie. Back on Friday, he was off-roading. Okay. He got stuck in his car because of the snow, and he decided to spend the night in his car to wait out the storm. Next day he woke up, it got worse. So He was stuck there for 5 days.
But how do you survive 5 days?
This is in Oregon as well. Well, you would have to really draw on your own resources and maybe a bit of luck. And in this case, Jeremy did exactly that.
Taco Bell hot sauce.
Fire sauce, no less.
Fire sauce. That is what he survived on for 5 days. Now, here's a look at the ingredients of the border sauce, and I can tell you from personal experience, it's incredibly hot. There's not a lot of nutrients in it. 0 calories. Perhaps it was the sodium. I'm not sure. I'm not a nutritionist, but luck.
You know what? Taco Bell could not have paid for this kind of advertising.
Absolutely not.
So there you
so
are.
Really the lesson is never go off-roading without tell anyone where you are. But also the lesson is
you never go off-roading without taco sauce.
Apparently. We've got some cold temperatures, by the way. So that was in Oregon. We're going to look here at our neck of the woods, and we'll start in BC, which had a record-breaking February in Prince George, Williams Lake, Vancouver, Abbotsford. These are all your core temperatures, your mean temperatures. And this was it. It was frigid. Look at Prince George, minus 17.5. That was your average temperature for February. We talked a lot about how cold it was in the prairies, but BC as well.
Absolutely. And so how does this week look? Well,
I know a lot of people are probably thinking, okay, it's March.
Yeah, I'll let you cover this map.
Yeah, okay.
Can you flash forward and I'll cover the next one.
All right, so look at Regina, minus 10. Montreal there, minus 8 as well. Then let's zoom to Saturday.
Yay! Minus 2 in Regina, minus 4 in Winnipeg, and minus 1 in Toronto under sunny skies. We'll take it.
I'm cracking out the shorts.
That's more March-like.
That's it.
You are one of those guys.
You
wear shorts at what temperature?
My threshold, well, you know, this time of year, 0 degrees. 0 degrees.
Amazing.
All right. I'm going to try to go skiing this weekend, actually. So just Saturday, because Sunday looks like we could get a rain-snow mix.
And pack the Taco Bell hot sauce.
You're right.
You never know.
Never leave home without Taco Bell hot sauce. That is the lesson we've learned today, folks.
Okay.
Still cold and snowy for today in Ontario. We're below average temperature-wise. And watch for the blues for when we're seeing snow. This is a future radar and around Cobourg and east end of Toronto through midday, some snow, and then widespread bursts of snow. Hamilton, London, Kincardine, the whole bit through really the afternoon commute, starting around 3-4 o'clock. 2 to 5 centimeters will fall, but those strong winds will whip the snow around. So a little slow going potentially on those routes as you make your way home on this Tuesday.
Hey there, good morning and welcome to the Weather Network. I'm Michelle Mackey, joined by Chris Murphy, Nicole Karkic. You know, clothing bins have recently come under fire following yet another death this winter. 4 cities in British Columbia have now banned the bins, and now the city of Toronto is reviewing what to do about the clothing drop boxes bylaw. So I had a chance to catch up with the city. Here's the report.
It's so tragic, and I mean, I look at these boxes and people climbing in, they want the warmth, they want to get the clothes. How are they getting in and thinking they're going to get back out?
Well, one of the interesting points that I learned at this meeting was that often these folks who are so desperate, they go in twos. But for some reason, Crystal that night decided to go alone.
Oh, so they think they're going to get help coming out.
There's a lot of cold air still to deal with. In fact, we take a look at some statistics here. We talked a lot about the prairies, but British Columbia, Williams Lake, Prince George, Vancouver, and Abbotsford all had their coldest February on record. Do we have any hope in sight? Well, we do see a relaxing of the Arctic air by the end of the week.
Much improved. Regina -2, Winnipeg -4.